In karting, the difference between fair competition and dirty driving is very small. Some drivers will do anything to win, from blocking others to intentionally hitting them. These are some of the most shocking and sometimes funny examples of unsportsmanlike behavior caught on camera. Our first clip starts with a classic case of impatience, as the driver in red and white gives the camera kart a not-so-friendly tap, sending it into a full spin. Next up, we have a driver who seems to have a personal vendetta. After a brake check and multiple contacts, he gets black flagged for this deliberate and dangerous punt from behind. This driver in kart number 10 is all over the track, but his most ridiculous move comes at full speed, turning in on the POV driver and leaving absolutely no room for a pass. Sometimes the aggressive driving continues after the race. Following a race with rough bumps and spins, this driver gets into a fight after the race ends.
Hey! What the fuck's your problem, dude? It's a fucking for fun race. You don't be taking people out.
Here's a textbook example of instant karma. An aggressive block on the inside sends the camera kart flying, resulting in a flip and a driver ejection. A truly dangerous move with serious consequences. This driver in the blue suit seems to think he's the only one on the track, consistently cutting people off. But his most malicious move is this intentional block, leaving no doubt about his intentions. While the cause of this crash is unclear, the aftermath is anything but. It's a stark reminder of what can happen when things go wrong on the track.
No, for real!
After being shown a blue flag, this driver in kart number 6 decides to ignore it, leading to a clumsy and avoidable collision when the faster kart tries to get by. In this compilation of chaos, a multi-kart pileup is triggered by a single rear end, showing how one bad move can ruin the race for everyone. This TikTok clip is all about payback. After a race full of dirty moves, the driver finally gets a taste of his own medicine. Another case of instant karma, this driver's dangerous tactics quickly come back to haunt him. Who's at fault here? After the initial contact, the following hits feel intentional, as a slow driver covers the whole track, leading to multiple collisions. This driver in kart 23 is a master of annoyance, but the worst offence is this deliberate mid-corner turn to block the pass, causing a completely unnecessary collision. The driver in the red suit just can't seem to keep his hands to himself, but it's the blue kart that delivers the real punishment, pushing him wide off the track. A complete lack of spatial awareness here as the driver on the right turns in, forcing the POV kart off the track and causing a chain reaction of spins. And finally, a clean overtake is met with a dirty response. The driver of kart 16 turns in sharply, taking out the POV kart in a dangerous and unsportsmanlike move. This driver is clearly not interested in sharing the track, or even adhering to the basic rules of racing etiquette. Watch as he uses his kart as a battering ram, turning what should have been a simple, clean overtake into a full contact sport. This kind of aggressive driving not only ruins the race for everyone else, but also creates a dangerous situation on the circuit. Here we see a driver who takes losing personally, letting his frustration boil over into a dangerous act of retaliation. After being passed cleanly, he attempts to push the POV kart straight into the wall out of pure anger. This move is not just dirty, it's a deliberate attempt to cause a crash, showing a complete disregard for the safety of the other driver. This is a painful throwback to a classic dirty move that still stings years later. The driver behind clearly yets the POV kart into the wall with a deliberate punt, proving that some incidents are so egregious they stick with you. It's a textbook example of a driver using their kart to settle a score rather than racing fairly. The on-screen text says, "It's only a game, but you wouldn't know it from the reaction." This clip perfectly captures the raw frustration and anger of drivers who simply cannot handle being passed cleanly. The intense emotions on display show how quickly a fun day of racing can turn into a heated confrontation when egos get bruised. At Karting Arena Zagreb, a driver is aggressively cut off and spun out in a high-speed corner, nearly breaking his rib in the process. The victim later confronts the dirty driver on the track, and the drama doesn't end there. After the race, a marshal confirms the reckless behavior was noticed, acknowledging that the aggressive driver was clearly in the wrong. This is one of the most infamous moments in karting history. After a crash takes him out of the race, this driver completely loses control. He stands trackside and deliberately throws his kart's front bumper at a rival's kart in an attempt to cause another accident. The situation then explodes in the pit area with a shocking physical assault, proving that some drivers simply cannot handle defeat.
Stuff here.
What's he doing? What is Luca Colberry playing at? Oh, Luca Colberry, what on earth is he doing? I'm sorry, that is absolutely unacceptable.
Sometimes the best defense against a dirty driver is pure intelligence. After being repeatedly targeted, the POV driver manages to outsmart his aggressive rival. He forces the dirty driver into a situation where they crash themselves out, proving that a cool head and smart driving can be the ultimate form of revenge. This incident is a shocking display of road rage and retaliation. After being pushed off the track, the victim intentionally drives back onto the circuit and rams the offending kart. The deliberate collision sends both drivers spinning into the tyre barrier. But the drama doesn't end there. The retaliating driver gets out and begins furiously punching the other driver in the helmet, turning a racing incident into a full-blown physical fight. This clip captures a terrifying chain reaction pile-up on a dark, wet track. The driver encounters a spun-out kart and a patch of water, leading to a violent, high-speed crash into the barriers. Multiple camera angles show the chaos as other karts are caught in the melee, highlighting the extreme danger of racing in poor conditions and the panic that sets in when control is lost.
Oh, water! Shit!
While not a deliberate dirty move, this moment is a heart-stopping example of a near catastrophe caused by reckless driving. A kart spins out directly in the racing line, creating a rapidly closing, impossibly narrow gap. The POV driver with a kart on either side has a split second to react. His expert, precise maneuver to thread the needle and avoid a massive multi-kart collision is a masterclass in defensive driving. That was it for today. If you enjoyed the video of dirty driving moments in karting, then make sure to like and subscribe. And if interested, click on the video that's appearing on your screen right now.